Hello everyone and welcome to the Vanilla Ultimate Minecraft series where we use mods and resource packs to enhance the core game of Minecraft. And let's go ahead and start off by doing what you do first in every single survival world, and that's getting wood and getting a bed. And guys, if you want me to give you the mod and resource pack list of everything we're using in this world, let me know and I will give that to you. And also, if there's any mods or resource packs that you see in this video that you don't think I should be using for this because it makes it too OP or anything like that, let me know. Because after all, this series is to give y'all entertainment. Make a crafting table. Let's place it down. Make some sticks. And let's make an axe so we can continue chopping down some trees. This is one of the mods that I'm not quite sure about yet, as you just saw, the tree miner. So if y'all don't like that, let me know. The reason I did it is because it does make it quality of life. It does make my job a lot easier, but it also is kind of realistic when you chop down a tree in real life. You don't just have a floating tree, you know. But again, if y'all don't want that, I'm still on the fence about it, and if y'all don't like it, that would just be the confirmation I need to not use it. So now that we got some wood, let's go ahead, because I have a lot to do and a lot I want to get to in this video. Let's go ahead and speedrun some tools, some iron tools, alright? And we're going to go over to this Mushroom Island to do that. Speaking of Mushroom Island, I did pick this seed. If y'all want the seed, let me know. It's not anything too crazy OP. Like, there's no really crazy structures around or anything. I just picked it because I like the terrain and the area and the seed around it. Here we go. Here's a cave. First iron vein, baby. Let's go. What? Ooh. Ooh, what just happened? It's like bounced off at me. Let's go ahead and gear up. Make some bowls, and if you can guess why, find our way out right here, and we're gonna go get some infinite food. And we head back down. We'll keep that there in inventory spot number 1. If we need to go ahead and switch to that. And we'll make some copper axes. And then we'll make a few copper pickaxes. A copper helmet. We'll make an iron chest plate. Copper boots. And then we'll go ahead and make some leggings, copper leggings. Save the rest of my iron for other stuff. looks like we've officially reached the area in the world where mushroom islands don't affect the spawn, or lack thereof, spawns of caves. We're at Y11. Okay, nice. Got him. How far does that go? Dang. Well, we'll save that for another day. Alright, let's go ahead and head back up, because I don't really see any more need to stay down here. We have plenty of copper, which is a good early game ore, and then we got plenty of iron if we need it, so. Okay, I see how it is. Good jump. Let's make a good jump here. Yeah, there we go. Third time's the charm. Here we are. I really need to take these torches out of my offhand. Bro. Alright, and we'll go ahead and wait for nighttime. Because I ain't going over there with all the mobs. I am sorry. I know I have armor and all, but I'm not that good at the game, okay? I might as well, while we wait, place these down and cook up some more of our ores. Guys, I pulled a pretty big rookie mistake. I filmed for an hour and a half, and I forgot to turn my mic on. So, but luckily it was a very unproductive hour and a half. What I did was I went looking for sheep. I found this very lovely bed, as you can see, right here. Took me like literally 45 minutes though to find this bed. It was awful. I could not find a single sheep the whole entire time. But we were able to finally get it. And then I also started working on my starter base. I pretty much just have the framework done. It's right in front of me at the moment. And then I also found something really cool that we'll show you in a little bit. But you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait to find out what that thing is. So yeah, I'm gonna go out of F5 and we're gonna show you what I currently have on my starter house. This is what I have so far. It's not much, like I said, we just have most of the framework, not all of it, but most of the framework done, and we have this little part of the house complete. But other than that, this is all we have, and that's all we did. So I'm really glad that the hour and a half I was filming without my microphone on, I am really glad that that was a very unproductive hour and a half. I've had to go mine trees like 15 times. As a matter of fact, let me go in and show you where I was mining the trees from. I think it was just across this river. Yeah, right over here. Oh, and it just grew. Nice. But yeah, this is where, and I replanted all of them in their exact spots. I replanted the sapling of the same sapling in the exact spot where it was before. But real quick, let's go ahead and grab these. We're here. Might as well just make sure my mic's on. Yeah, I think it is. If it's not, I'm quitting this world. But enough of the yapping, let's continue with the house. Wait. Okay, I did this wrong, so what I need to do is tear down everything. No survivors. This far edge of this block is supposed to be one block to the right. And this is where it goes. Alright, there's that. Oh yeah, I think I got it fixed. I think so. So we'll place these back here. And now there. I believe that's right. That snoring never gets old. Boom. Alright, this is what I have so far. I have pretty much what we had before, and then I have this staircase. Staircase area isn't completely finished, but it's just a few details that are left to be added. And as you see, I have a boat in my hand. And we're going to use this boat to get to the Mushroom Island a lot faster. And if you haven't noticed, I need food, and that's why we're going up here, so. While we're here, I might as well show you what I found, because it is on this island. If we walk over this way, you can see in the distance, ooh, that was almost bad, but you can see in the distance, this, the Nether portal. I found this, and you know what? I'm just going to show you the clip. It doesn't have audio, as you know, but I'll show you the clip of me getting this. I mean, I might as well take these. Low key. Oop. My OCD got the best of me. A year ago, this would be a flex, having 2 lodestones as the corners. Okay. I eat, and I don't have torches in my hand. So I think I'm fine from placing it. So I'm fine. Okay. I don't know, I can't even speak. That's how dumbfounded I am. Let me just eat, and let's not scroll to torches again. Now that we got this, I'm gonna get the rest of the walls done. One right there, one right there, and one up here. So we got the walls done. All the walls are done that are made out of birch. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it looks very ugly, but it's gonna get there. Trust me. Trust the process. And you might be saying, all the walls aren't done. There's holes everywhere, and the bottom doesn't even have anything. Now, these are windows. These are going to be windows. Everything that's open inside of the birch are going to be windows. So this is the window, this is the window, this is the window, that's the window, that's the window, those two are windows, and then there's one on the other side of this wall. That's a window. But this down here, these walls are going to be andesite textured walls. It's kind of going to be like the walls we have now with birch, but it's going to be a mix between normal andesite and polished andesite. That being said, obviously, not in my inventory and not in the chest, we don't have andesite. So we need to go get some, and I'm going to do that at the Mushroom Island. Andesite. Yeah, I might have gotten slightly carried away with that. We got plenty of andesite though. We got 2 stacks and 23 andesite, which will be more than enough for that. Bro. Oh. I'm just flying around in free cam, and I find this. Yo, there's so much ore. Oh, I'm 100% building something with this. Building my own mine shaft and leaving all the ores unless they're diamonds. Now that we got that, and for now, we'll place a torch here. Same with here. Oh, forgot a wall. See how it looks? Nice. Also, doing this, I did that for one singular stair. Yep, one. A single stair. I'm not a fan of how that looks. Flip that around. That looks decent. And that looks good. Yeah, I like that, I like that. So basically, every door you come across, if it's inverted like this, you'll see that you're going into the house more. Same with this, you're going down into the, well, this, whatever you call that. And then here, same thing. Door inverted means you're going into the house. And now the part I dread. The roof. Mic still on? Yep. I'm not joking you when I say I've checked my mic like 15 times. 7 oak stairs. And 7 logs is not going to be enough, so we need to go chop down some more trees. Alright, 32. Half a stack should be enough. Bro, how did I hit all the way over here? I just threw it. It slides! I don't know what mod does that. But whatever it is, I am never playing without it ever again. Oh, that was so cool. I don't know why I'm freaking out over an egg texture that doesn't even do anything, but it's so cool. You can't tell me that that's not the coolest thing you've ever seen. Also, sand. We need sand for the windows, so... Alright, let's just get this over with. Time to build a roof. But real quick, let's get all these windows in. And then we'll officially be at the home stretch. Nah, that's not it. Dang it. It's coming towards me. Oh crap. Baby zombie. And then we can finish that part of the roof. And then from there, we do the same thing we did right here. A simple, normal roof design. So close to done with the roof. Please be enough. This should be exactly enough. And boom. There we go. The outline of the roof is done, and that means we only have one more thing before we move on to a new project in this world. And the starter house is complete. Alright, that's that. And we need to get one more thing. As you see, this obviously isn't done. The roof's missing. Well, most of the roof. We still have the outline of the roof. But the inside of the roof, the main part of the roof, is not going to be oak. It's going to be deep slate to give it a little bit of a darker color and just break up the contrast that the oak and the birch already has. And it will just make the build look a ton better. And now we haven't been down to deep slate level. And we're going to go to our trusty cave and see how far down we can get. Actually, real quick, let's go resupply on food. And now the deepest we've been, as you know, is right around this corner. But we should be able to find a way to get down lower. Let's try this way first. And I do need more coal, so while I'm here, I'm going to grab this coal. Some lava over here. And right here, there is deep slate. It's good. Down here. So it ends right at deep slate. We'll take it. Let's get like, we'll say 2 stacks of this. Maybe a little bit more. And then we'll call it a day after that and head back up to finish our house. Oh, I look away to close my door because my dog barges in here and opened the door. And then I look back at the screen and I'm just slowly floating away. Hello? There you go. Diamonds. Huh, look at that. But I don't have a iron pickaxe. I could make one. I have enough for a furnace. Enough for... Yeah, I can make a crafting table, then I can make a furnace, and I can smelt this iron and some iron that is up here. And then we can use a crafting table. Do we do it? We might as well. Let's give me a second. Let's almost, and there's 3 sticks and stones. May break your bones. Isn't an iron pick. Sticks and iron may break diamonds, and when you pick the diamonds up, you get an advancement. Alright. Come on, break. No, give back. Okay, that's not gonna work. So, we make a door. I hear mobs. I don't know, but we'll mine this first. Alright, pick up the diamonds. Boom. Diamonds. First diamonds of the series, baby, come on. And it will be the first of many. I can promise you that. Since we have 2 more doors, we can go ahead and continue down this. I don't see any more diamonds. We have 1 more door. Diamonds. Yes, sir. Let's go. I think we reached the end of the tunnel. Yep. Alright. Came for deep slate. Got 6 diamonds in the process. And keep mining some deep slate, because can't forget what we came here for. Alright. Got 2 stacks and 25. That will be, or should be, plenty. And I'm really excited for this build, because I normally am not the type to build in like a birch palette or anything like that. I'm more of a spruce, oak, sometimes dark oak guy. But I don't really do birch a lot, and it took me a while to get some options in my head, but I did use one picture of an actual Minecraft build that I like added on to it. It's a tiny little hut area in the front. I used the shape of the house for. I didn't use the house itself. The block palette's totally different, but I just used the shape of the house for it. Alright, let me look up how to craft these. Deep slate. For these, I think. These. How do I craft this? I craft this by 4 polished. I craft 4 polished by that. That is too much work. I'm gonna just build a stone cutter. The stone cutter might be one of the best blocks in the game. Yo, this UI is crazy. Oh, that's crazy. This is my favorite UI. They need to put this in Minecraft. Yo, look at above. Look above right here. Like in this way when I cut it. Look. Particles fly off. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Okay, we are gonna need slabs. Oak slabs. We already have 3 in here, but we are gonna need more, and we are almost out of oak. That's not gonna be enough. Let's see if I can finesse an extra slab or 2, or 3, using this. I know I have slabs over here. Yes, I can. Break that. Not that. Okay. So yeah, there's that. Able to salvage 3 extra slabs, and that could be the difference in my sanity. And I should probably tell you that I do not have mob griefing on. I turned mob griefing off. So like that creeper in the journey map straight ahead somewhere, if I went up to it and let it explode, it would obviously still hurt, but it would not make any holes. Okay, almost done. Boom and boom. Done with that. Boom, 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 boom. Why am I saying boom? We have just enough. We have one last boom. 3, 2, 1. Boom. It is finished. The house in all its glory. Anyways, we can remove these temporary blocks. the exterior essentially is done. We still have a few detail things to do, but the structure itself of the house is done. And I'm gonna stop yapping and let's go finish the house. And now it is done. I spent a little bit getting everything tidied up and get it looking good and get all the details finished of our starter house. And I'm going to take you along so we can look at all of the things that we did to finish up our starter house. First off, as you see, we have lanterns. We have a chain and lantern right here and right here, just to break up the plainness right there a little bit. Same with here. We have 2 lanterns right there. So we have those 4 lanterns, and let's go in here. Starting in here, we didn't do much in here. We just put this lantern right here. But if you come in here to the tiny little house in the front, we have our furnace room. This is where I plan on doing all like the smelting and furnace stuff. Have a chest right here, nothing in it. But yeah, this will be like the blacksmith and workshop type room. I don't plan on leaving it like this. This is very plain. It just doesn't look that good. But for now, this is what we have here. And not much to see, so we're going to go up to the top floor. Actually, before we go up to the top floor, we're going to show you back here real quick. Right here, this garden plot. I need to put some blocks leading up to it to get it spread to grass. But it's a little garden plot out here in the back. We can put some flowers on, put whatever on, and just to break up the plainness of the back. Now if we walk up here to the main part of the house, we open the door and you're met with a crafting area. We have 3 chests and 2 barrels. Chest, I have everything in here right now. We will eventually organize it. And I don't have anything else in these other 3 containers. And at the top, we have our not full blocks. We have the anvil, we have the stone cutter, and then eventually when I get one, we'll put right here a brewing stand. And then right behind us, we have this painting. It's not what I meant to do. And we got that, and then right here, we have our bed. Let's go ahead and use it real quick. And then there's that, and I use shelves to like give it a frame. Just breaks it up a little bit. If you were to remove these shelves, it would just kind of look out of place, but the shelves make it look like, you know, it's part of the house and it's not just a random bed someone placed down. And then right here at the head of our bed, we have an item frame with our very first ever pickaxe. Yeah guys, that is this starter house. And we're about to wrap up this video. Do not click off yet because we have one more thing I want to do before the end of this video. But before we get to that, I thank y'all for watching this. I hope that y'all can bear with me for this one. We're gonna get in the hang of things. I know the audio's been different throughout this video. I've changed how loud and stuff like that the audio is. But eventually this will be evened out. But you know, you gotta experiment before you can get stuff perfect. And yeah, and if you have any comments, questions, concerns, let me know down in the comments below. Any tips, that would be great too. But yeah, let's not keep you waiting anymore. Let's go to the Nether. The portal is right up here. Yes, right here. So without any more wait, let's hop in to the Nether. Here we go. Oh ho 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 ho. Okay.